I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Well, as you can tell by the song, I Want It All, this week's theme week on Dancing with the Stars was dedicated to the music group Queen. And Freddie, this one's for you. How's it going, guys? It's Eric Sharkey, aka Dance with the Stars Superfan, back with another video. And today, we are going to be recapping Queen Night, where all 9 couples danced to Queen music. They also danced to Queen music during the dance relays, like the dances they have already danced earlier in the season. Since I have been watching Dancing with the Stars for 9 seasons since season 21, I was hoping someday they could do a week dedicated to Queen, and my wish finally came true. As you guys wanted to know, I love Queen music. My mom also loves Queen music because she grew up listening to them. 3 years ago, their movie Bohemian Rhapsody came out in the theaters, and I really love that movie. For the record, I have the movie on DVD as well. During the intro, all 4 of the judges were lip-syncing to Bohemian Rhapsody, which is considered Queen's #1 hit. I have to tell you guys, this week was absolutely way better than Britney Night, because as we all know, that week was nothing but a disaster. Also, if you guys like this video, or if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and smash that like button, and turn on that post notification bell to keep up to date on my next Dancing with the Stars content video. So without further ado, let's get started. First up is Amanda and Alan dancing the jive to Don't Stop Me Now. Len didn't like the lift and some of the other things he mentioned. Derek didn't feel like this was her best dance. Bruno apparently liked the dance as he was getting up out of his chair and onto the judges' table, and Carrie-Anne wanted her to push a little bit more, and she took a point off because of that lift. But on the other hand, I felt like this dance was a great dance to kick off Queen Night. So judges who are Carrie-Anne an A, Len an A, Derek an A, Bruno a 9, giving them a score 33 out of 40. Next up is Olivia and Val dancing the quick step to Fat Bottom Girls, You Make the Rockin' World Go Round. She was light on her feet, she hit every step perfectly, and had great control. Bruno named her the Quick Step Queen, but Len wanted her to have more body contact. Compared to her Paso Doble last week, this was her best dance by far. So judges scores are Carrie-Anne a 10, Len an 8, Derek a 10, Bruno a 10, giving them a score 38 out of 40. Next up is Iman and Daniela dancing the Paso Doble to Another One Bites the Dust. Bruno liked the dance, and the judges liked the dance as well, but Bruno wants his chest to be up a bit more. Len, Derek, and Carrie-Anne noticed some problems in the dance as well, but despite the issues he needs to work on, it was still another great dance. So judges scores are Carrie-Anne a 9, Len a 7, Derek an 8, Bruno an 8, giving them a score 32 out of 40. Next up is The Miz and Whitney dancing the foxtrot to All We Hear Is Radio Gaga. Len liked the dance because it was fixed, but he wanted it to be more natural, and Bruno wanted it to have more fluid. Also, I give The Miz's dad George a lot of credit for helping him out with this dance because it had some of the tools that he needed. Some of it did, and some of it didn't, but it was still okay. So judges scores are, there were all 8s from the judges, giving them a score 32 out of 40. Next up is JoJo and Jenna dancing the tango to Look at Me, I got a taste of body language. Boo-doo-doo. I like the moves in the dance and everything, but more importantly, it is indeed my #1 favorite Queen song. As a matter of fact, I like all Queen songs because they are very good. All 3 of the judges loved the dance, including Len, but he wanted JoJo's footwork to be slow because it was too fast for him. So judges who are Carrie-Anne a 10, Len a 9, Derek a 10, Bruno a 10, giving them a score 39 out of 40. Next up is Suni and Sasha dancing the Paso Doble to We Will Rock You. At the end of the dance, Suni didn't feel well, but it wasn't COVID or anything, she just had a stomach ache, but the good news is, she's all better. Also, the judges noticed a slip during the routine. Even though she didn't feel well and she slipped during the routine, it was still a great routine. So judges scores are Carrie-Anne an 8, Len an 8, Derek an 8, Bruno a 9, giving them a score 33 out of 40. Next up is Cody and Cheryl dancing the foxtrot to Oh, You're My Best Friend. This dance was dedicated to his late friend, Oscar, who died of some type of addiction. Cheryl revealed to us recently that she also struggled with addiction, but she is now clean and sober. Len felt like his bum was out, Derek felt like this was his best dance. Also, Carrie Ann and Bruno liked to dance as well. No matter where your friend is, Cody, he is very proud of you that you did this dance for him. It was still a good dance and all, but it wasn't his best, but it wasn't the worst though. So just scores are Carrie Ann an 8, Len an 8, Derek a 9, Bruno a 9, giving them a score 34 out of 40. Last up is Melora and Artem dancing the Foxtrot to Killer Queen. She keeps a Mo and a Shondo in a pretty cabinet. The dance was polished, smooth, and everything in that Foxtrot was just astounding. She even had her co-stars visit her during the rehearsal, so I guess they were her good luck charm. Carrie Ann thought she lost her balance, but in my eyes, I didn't see anything wrong with the dance at all. This dance is indeed my favorite dance of that night. So just goes are, they're all 9s from the judges, giving them a score 36 out of 40. Now that we got to the dances in the first round, let's move on to the dance relays. The first round are The Miz and Whitney, Iman, Daniela, and Cody and Cheryl doing the jive relay to Crazy Little Thing Called Love. While The Miz received 0 points, and Cody and Iman both received 2 points. The next round we have JoJo and Jenna, Olivia and Val, and Jimmy and Emma doing the Foxtrot relay to Under Pressure, featuring David Bowie. Surprisingly, Olivia received 4 points, while Jimmy and JoJo received 0 points. So, that's kind of a surprise to me and everyone. And in the last round, we have Amanda and Alan, Suni and Sasha, and Melora and Artem doing the Viennese Waltz relay to We Are the Champions, my friends. This dance relay really got Carrie Ann to her feet and standing on the judges' table. Melora received 2 points, Amanda and Suni both received 1 point. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard from Queen Night, with their scores from their first dance, including the dance relays added up. At the top of the leaderboard are Olivia and Val with 42 points, JoJo and Jenna with 39 points, Jimmy and Emma and Melora and Artem tied with 38 points, Cody and Cheryl with 36 points, a three-way tie with 34 points are Iman and Daniela, Amanda and Alan, and Suni and Sasha, and at the bottom are The Miz and Whitney with 32 points. So the best dances of the night are Jimmy Allen, JoJo Siwa, and Olivia Jade, and the improvement of the night is Melora Harding. Now, let's reveal the couples who are safe and will be dancing next week, and who is in the bottom 2. The couples who are safe and will be dancing next week are Suni and Sasha, Olivia and Val, Cody and Cheryl, Iman and Daniela, Melora and Artem, Jimmy and Emma, and Amanda and Alan, while The Miz and Whitney and JoJo and Jenna are the bottom 2. Bruno, Carrie Ann, and Derek vote to save JoJo and Jenna, while The Miz and Whitney are eliminated. I gotta say, I really enjoyed watching The Miz on Dancing with the Stars this season. He was a lot of fun to watch, and I'm pretty sure everyone out there appreciated his best efforts, including myself. Now, we gotta talk about someone who was shockingly in the bottom 2, and that is JoJo Siwa. Usually it is very common for contestants who have more dance training than the other contestants on Dancing with the Stars, because most people feel like they have an advantage and they think it's unfair in different ways. There will be at times when people think they are too cocky and think that they're going to make it all the way with the votes, and sometimes they feel like they're just too good for this person with somebody who has more dance training. Now on to week 8. Next week, this one is going to be called Janet Jackson Night, which tells me they're going to be dancing music by Michael Jackson's sister, Janet. They will also be doing the dance-offs as well. Tara told us when she revealed it to us that she is close friends with Janet, so she is very excited about that. I revealed this before in one of my previous videos. They're going to have not 1, but 2 double eliminations the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned for those weeks. So anyways, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Eric Sharkey, aka Dance with the Stars Superfan. Catch you next time.